back to my YouTube channel. Let's start with a new video today. We are going to talk about very special person whose role is very indispensable in our life. Yes, I'm talking about grandmother. Every house has the grandmother and grandfather, and they have some special qualities. You must have heard the name of Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh was a great writer of India. He born in 1914 and died in 2014. So here in this lesson which I'm going to talk today, the portrait of lady written by Khushwant Singh, in which he has represented his grandmother. It has autobiographical element of his life, that how her importance was there in author's life. She was really very beautiful lady. She was really very loving lady, and she was a kind of woman who really didn't want to waste a single second of her life in any other affair. Really, she was beautiful. How? You will see here in this first lecture. See. My grandmother's, like everybody's grandmother, was an old woman. Right? मेरी जो grandmother है वो सभी की grandmother की तरह एक old महिला थी. She had been old and wrinkled for 20 years that I had known her. 20 years से जब से मैं उन्हें जानता हूँ मैंने तो सिर्फ उनको बूढ़ा और wrinkle वाली ही देखा हुआ है. And the people said that she had once been young and pretty. लोग कहते हैं कि वो कभी young भी, जवान भी थी, pretty भी थी, सुंदर भी थी, and had even had a husband or husband भी थे. But that was hard to believe. It's unbelievable for me. My grandfather's portrait hung over the mantelpiece in the drawing room. क्योंकि drawing room में मेरे दादा की जो फोटो है वो लटकी हुई है, pictures लटकी हुई है. He wore a big turban. He had a big turban, right? And loose-fitting clothes पहने हुए. His long white beard covered the best part of his chest. You know, उनकी जो सफ़ेद दाढ़ी है, the maximum chest का जो portion है उसने उसको cover करके रखा हुआ है. And he looked at least 100 years old. कि उन्हें देख के लगता है कि उनकी उम्र 100 साल है. He did not look like the sort of a person who would have wife or children. उन्हें देख के बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगता कि उनके wife and बच्चे भी हो सकते हैं. He looked as if he could only have lots and lots of grandchildren. उन्हें देख के तो सिर्फ क्या लगता है कि उनके सिर्फ बहुत सारे grandchildren ही हो सकते हैं, पोते पोती ही हो सकते हैं. As for my grandmother being young and pretty, the thought was almost revolting. कि भाई जहाँ तक मेरी दादी के यंग और सुंदर होने का सवाल है, ये तो बेचारी सिर को चकरा देने वाला है. Right? She often told us of the games she used to play as a child. Right? My grandmother अक्सर हमें अपने बचपन में खेले जाने वाले गेम के बारे में बताया करती थी. That seemed almost absurd, जो बहुत ही भद्दी लगती थी. Right? And undignified on her part, and we treated it like the fables of prophets. She used to tell us कि हम उनके द्वारा कही हुई कहानियों को ठीक उस तरह से लेते थे जैसे कोई प्रोफिट कोई हमें कहानियां सुना रहा हो. Right, that was the first paragraph here. Now move to the next one. She had always been short and fat and slightly bent. कि हमेशा से वो कैसी थी, short थी, fat थी, slightly थोड़ा सा झुकी हुई. Her face was a crisscross of wrinkles running from everywhere to everywhere, which means कि उसके चेहरे पर इतनी झुर्रियाँ थी कि वो यहाँ से वहाँ से यहाँ न जाने कहाँ जा रही थी. No, we were certain she had always been as, कि वो हमेशा से ऐसी थी, old, बूढ़ी. Right? So terribly old that she could not have grown older, कि इससे बूढ़ी वो हो ही नहीं सकती थी. And had stayed at the same age for 20 years. Since 20 years I have been looking her at the same age. मैं तो उसी स्थिति में उनको देख रहा हूँ. She could never have been pretty. Pretty की तो छोड़ ही दीजिए बात कि वो pretty थी कभी, but she was always beautiful. पर हाँ, हमेशा वो beautiful थी, सुंदर थी. She hobbled about the house in spotless white. Spotless white means साफ सुथरे कपड़ों में वो घर में इधर उधर hobble करती थी, चहलकदमी करती थी. With one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop, because she had a hunch, she had stoop, कूप था उसको व्यवस्थित करने के लिए वो हमेशा एक हाथ अपनी वेस्ट पर कमर पे लगाती थी, एंड द अदर टेलिंग द बीड्स ऑफ हर रोज, और दूसरा हाथ हमेशा ही माला को जपने में लगा रहता था. हर सिल्वर लॉक्स उनके जो ग्रे हेयर्स है वर स्कैटर्ड अनटाइडली, कि भी भद्दे तरीके से ओवर हर पेल और पक्कड़ फेस के ऊपर फैले हुए होते थे. हर लिप्स कंस्टेंटली मूव इनऑडिबल प्रेयर विच यू कैन नॉट हियर, राइट. लगातार उनके लिप्स प्रेयर में मूव करते रहते थे, हिलते रहते थे. यस, शी वॉज ब्यूटिफुल. हाँ, वो ब्यूटीफुल थी. शी वॉज लाइक द विंटर लैंडस्केप इन द माउंटेन, की वो हम माउंटेन में सर्दियों के भूदृश्यों की भांति थी. which has an expanse of pure white serenity, breathing peace and contentment. See, कि वो साफ सफेद शांत फैले हुए क्षेत्र जिसमें शांति तथा संतोष का वातावरण था. She was like that. My grandmother and I were good friends, कि अच्छे मित्र थे. My parents left me with her. मेरे माँ बाप ने उनके साथ रहने के लिए मुझे छोड़ दिया था. when they went to live in the city, जब वो सिटी में रहने के लिए गए. we were constantly together. since then we were constantly together. तब से हम इकट्ठे रह रहे थे. she used to wake me up in the morning. मॉर्निंग में उठाया करती थी. get me ready for the school. स्कूल के लिए तैयार करती थी. she said her morning prayer, कि वो मॉर्निंग प्रेयर किया करती थी. in a monotonous sing song, मोनटस नीरस स्वर में गाया करती. वाइल शी बात, जब वो मुझे बात करवाती थी. ड्रेस मी इन द होप, और मुझे ड्रेस्ड अप करवाती थी या कपड़े पहनाती थी, यूनिफॉर्म पहनाया करती थी इस उम्मीद के साथ दैट आई वुड लिसन, कि मैं उनके उस नीरस से स्वरों को, उस गाने को, उस प्रेयर को सुनूंगा एंड गेट टू नो इट बाय हार्ट, और दिल से लर्न भी करूंगा, जान लूंगा. आई लिसन बिकॉज आई लव हर वॉइस. लिसन करता था क्योंकि मुझे उनकी आवाज़ अच्छी लगती, बट नेवर बॉदर टू लर्न इट, परंतु इसको लर्न करने के बारे में कभी नहीं सोचा. देन शी वुड फैच माई वुडन स्लेट, फिर वो मेरा लकड़ी का स्लेट लाती थी. फैच, ब्रिंग हियर, राइट. विच शी हैड ऑलरेडी वॉश्ड एंड प्लास्टर विद येलो चौक, जिसको वो पहले ही धो चुकी होती थी एंड येलो चौक से प्लास्टर कर चुकी होती थी. ए टाइनी अर्थन इंक पॉट, टाइनी छोटा सा अर्थन इंक पॉट एंड ए रेड पेन. टाई देम ऑल इन ए बंडल, और सभी को एक बंडल में बांध देती एंड हैंड इट टू मी, और मुझे हैंड ओवर कर देती या मुझे दे देती थी. आफ्टर ब्रेकफास्ट ऑफ थिक, भी थोड़ा सा ब्रेकफास्ट करने के बाद, विच कंसिस्ट स्टेल चपाती, उसके ब्रेकफास्ट में बासी चपाती विद लिटिल बटर, थोड़ा सा बटर एंड शुगर स्प्रेड ऑन इट, कि उसके ऊपर शुगर को फैलाकर वो ब्रेकफास्ट करते थे. देन we went to school. He said that. उसके बाद हम स्कूल चले गए या जाते थे. She carried several stale chapatis with her for the village dogs. Right? When they went to school, कि जब वो स्कूल गए या जाया करते थे, they used to go to school. Grandmother used to carry several, बहुत सारी बासी चपातियों को विलेज के डॉग्स के लिए लाया करती थी. This is very important paragraph here. My grandmother always went to school with me. मेरी दादी हमेशा मेरे साथ स्कूल आया करती थी. Because the school was attached to the temple. क्योंकि स्कूल मंदिर के साथ सटा हुआ था. The priest taught us the alphabet and the morning prayer. Right? तब जो पादरी है, पुरोहित है, वो हमें अल्फाबेट, इसी वर्णमाला और मॉर्निंग प्रेयर सिखाया करते थे. while the children sat in row on either side of the veranda singing the alphabet or prayer in a chorus. See, कि जब बच्चे दोनों साइड बरामदे में बैठकर अल्फाबेट और प्रेयर को साथ मिलकर गाया कर रहे होते थे. my grandmother sat inside reading the scripture. At the same time my grandmother used to read scripture inside that temple, कि वो धार्मिक किताबों का पाठ किया करती थी. when we had both finished, जब दोनों का खत्म हो जाता, we would walk back together, दोनों में इकट्ठे वापस आते. this time the village dogs, इस बार विलेज के जो डॉग थे, would meet us at the temple, के दरवाजे पर मिल जाते थे. right? they followed us to our home, वो हमारा पीछा घर तक किया करते थे, ग्राउल करते थे, फाइट करते थे with each other for the chapatis we threw to them. why? for what purpose they fight with each other? why they growling with each other? That's all for the chapati we threw to them. उन चपातियों के लिए जो हम उनको फेंका करते थे. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us. See, जब मेरी मम्मी पापा अच्छी तरह से शहर में बस गए तो उन्होंने हमें बुला लिया. Sent for, here's बुलावा. That was a turning point in our friendship. Really, that was a big turning point in their relationship with each other. Although we share the same room, यद्यपि हमारा एक ही कमरा था. माई ग्रैंड मदर नो लॉन्गर केम टू स्कूल विद मी, मेरी जो ग्रैंड मदर है अब मेरे साथ स्कूल नहीं आती थी. आई यूज टू गो टू एन इंग्लिश स्कूल, जाया करता था इन ए मोटर बस में. देयर वर नो डॉग्स इन द स्ट्रीट, गलियों में किसी तरह के कोई कुत्ते नहीं थे. And she took to feeding sparrow in the courtyard of our city house. Now शहर के घर के आंगन में ग्रैंडमदर ने चिड़ियों को दाना खिलाना शुरू कर दिया था. That was something about the first lecture here. Now there are some short questions which we must discuss here. There are so many short questions which we must discuss. The first one is here, who was very old? Author's grandmother was very old lady. She was so old that none other can be older than her, right? Since 20 years he was looking her alike. She was full of wrinkles. She was short, fat and slightly bent, and she had a stoop as well. What did she do at her home, right? She was very lovely, she was very beautiful woman, and she always hobbled about the house in spotless white with one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop and other telling the beads of her rosary, right? She was god loving lady, and see, you can see her lips constantly moved in inaudible prayer. What was that mind-boggling and revolting thought for the author? See, when people used to say that his grandmother was young and pretty and she had even a husband, that was unbelievable, right? That was mind-boggling thought for author. How were their relationship in the village? Grandmother and grandson had great and good relationship in the village, right? She used to wake him up in the morning, get ready for the school, and used to sing a monotonous prayer in the hope that he would listen and get to know it by heart. And she used to wash and plaster his wooden slate with yellow chalk, and she made a breakfast for him, and she accompanied with him to the school and return along as well. What was the turning point in their relationship? See, when author's parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for them. Although in the city they share the same room, but she no longer accompanied with him to the school. She no longer could help in his lessons. There were no dogs in the street the way village had, right? Here in the city, she used to feed sparrow in the courtyard of that house. It has ruined their common sharing with each other. That was the turning point in their relationship. That's it, dear student. That was our first lecture over here. And in the first lecture, we got to know that how Khushwant Singh represented his grandmother very beautifully, and how he said that my grandmother was very, very old, and she was so old that none other can be older than her. As far as concerned about her husband and children, right, the thought was almost boggling. Not only that, when people said that she was very beautiful in her, जब कभी समय आता वो बहुत खूबसूरत हुआ करती थी, but author said and the writer Khushwant Singh said that no, it is not possible that my जो मेरी दादी है वो कभी खूबसूरत भी हो सकती थी. But very interesting thing about that lady was that she was a kind of lady who always found busy in, right, telling rosary, right, counting beads, and constantly moved her lips, right? That was inaudible, right? वो prayer करती रहती थी. She always hovered in her house, right? When they were in the village, they had a great company. She used to wake him up in the morning. Not only that, but also help in his homework and prepare chapati and get him ready for the school, and finally accompanied with him to the school, and later return along. साथ में ही वापस भी आते. Khushwant Singh said that when my parents comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us. It was the turning point in their relationship. Although they share the same room, but grandmother no longer came to school with me, right? She couldn't help me, and at that time I used to go to school by bus. There were no dogs the way in the village used to, right? There were so many sparrows to whom she used to feed. वहां पे उसको वो फीड किया करती. That's it. That was our first lecture here, and see you soon in the next video with second lecture.